know what you don't get to do? You don't get to play a lot of people.
Mm.
And people who only
I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit to the 8-0 people, the 9-0 people. Like
no, not at all.
10 games is a fair amount in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the people that slide in, do their 5, and then like, all right, we out of here. You're defeating the purpose, and a lot of people are not getting the access to you, like the FGC allows people. Like, there's a lot of top players in other esports that they cannot get access to them. So, you know, it's very important to be able to play top players, or you know, and vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been you talk about the other esports. I've been getting back into StarCraft, right? And like the top players will like regularly change their names. So they call them barcodes. They'll change their, you know, display names to this nonsense series of characters so that they can practice without anyone knowing what they're practicing.
Damn.
Because it's so important that their strategies go unchecked. And then here, yeah, you can just play whoever at all these tournaments. It's this great equal opportunity extender. God damn, 40.
Well, see, Noah's actually kind of epitomizing what I'm going for.
Not
he
at
has
all.
a play style. He has a play style that fits that kind of mindset of someone who's playing fast, but he's playing in a way that, like, every decision, every time he gets a hit, he's making me make a choice, right? So I have to push back the same way, or I have to try and answer correctly whenever he does that to me, right? As a result, like, Luke is not different from Marisa in that if Luke gets a good hit, he'll delete your health bar. You know, we've
Right.
seen the clips.
Yeah.
You know, we've all watched Capcom. We've all watched Pro Tour shit. Like, we've seen him get a stray hit and turn it into your life. You know. Like, look at all that, right? Neutral jump, forward dash, back dashes. Like, he's just constantly, everything he does, I have to make a choice after each decision, and failure to make a choice will get me run over.
Yeah, and like as I'm watching it, I'm thinking about, I'm taking this sort of exercise and applying it to my play, right? Which I think is something that anyone who's listening to this, I would hope that you would do that. That's one of the appeals of being able to bring on these talented players and orators at this point as well,
Right.
with the way that you're able to break this down for all of us. Great exercises to know. The number of times that I will freeze up and not make a decision in a moment where it's like, no, you can afford to take a risk here if you're wrong, right? Like, this is a spot where making a choice is better than not making a choice, even if it's the wrong one.
I'd rather make a choice and be wrong. Like, Noah cleaned house. He got it 2-0 real quick. Game's over. We're on to the next one, right? It only took about 4 minutes. Or, no, that one took about 3 minutes. We didn't start till 29. All right, but yeah, no. Like, and it's solid because he's got a game plan that he has practiced enough that he can do exactly that. He can neutral jump and do nothing, and then backdash and do nothing, and then double dash forward and do nothing, and like all these things that you'd think, why would anyone do that? Why would any wild ass player do that? Well, it's because he's done it enough that he knows he can do it, right?
Yeah.
So when I
No,
say,
absolutely.
you're mastering going fast, you're trying to master when you're allowed to do certain things against your opponents, right? And if you can't gather enough information fast enough, then, well, you'll either lose or you'll squeak by when the opponent